MLB The Show's coverage of Thursday night baseball brings us to Angel Stadium of Anaheim. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cleveland Indians and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it starts right now. Here's Michael Brantley, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
No problem here. 1 away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in the swing. Hitter Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Here's Javier Baez. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. On the ground up the middle. Gregorius is there, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley going back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. At the plate, Anthony Shuey. Lifted the other way to left center. Brantley on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple. Digging in, Mookie Betts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he makes a terrific catch behind the plate as he turns around to glove it for the second out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit. He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Third baseman.
Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. It's a good first-inning RBI spot for him. Runners at the corners and 2 gone. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Batting 6.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
And he will get there to make the running play. Now in the box, Francisco Lindor. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play. So he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1, here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away. Now at the plate, Will Myers. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. Stepping in, Omar Narvaez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. At the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is striding in. Stephen Piscotty hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Stephen Piscotty.
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Favorable call in there for a strike. And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. Settling in now, Ronnie Chisenhall. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 now to Chisenhall. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Kane. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box now, Francisco Arias. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ramirez is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Shuey.
Anthony
trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kane is under it. And that retires the side. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Tony Kemp.
Cue shot here out towards short. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Left fielder.
Ready for another chance? Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chisenhall has it in his tracks. 1 out. Striding in once again, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Here's the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Line toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
1-1. Here it is. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. Stepping in, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because...
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That gets down and the inning will continue. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. Into the box, Francisco Lindor. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
The first baseman,
here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Stepping up now, Nolan Arenado. He drew a walk his first time up.
Nolan Arenado.
Now a throw over to first. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Betts is on his way home. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Now batting, Didi Gregorius. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts. Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. In to score, the runner from second, and he'll get in there safely. So striding forward now, Stephen Piscotty. First time up, he went down looking. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. And this is fouled at the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Just a tick behind for a strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him. So that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one.
Left fielder.
So striding in, Lonnie Chisenhall. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here's the 1-0. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit. And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Francisco Arias. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit to first. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So stepping in, Will Myers. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Will Myers.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Narvaez.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-1. This is pulled into right, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Drilled to the right side, and Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit. Stepping in now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tony Kemp.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in once again, Michael Brantley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that pitch won't light up the radar gun. It's not pretty, but it's effective when you set it up with the rest of your pitches.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout score. Digging in now, Cesar Hernandez.
Leading off the
He
fourth
doubled
inning.
earlier in the game.
Second
1 for
baseman.
2 to this point.
Cesar Hernandez.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Liner towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Shuey. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. First things first, here's a throw over. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and no one will get this one. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Now a throw over. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that misses 2-2. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Center fielder number 35.
Ready, 1. Again, action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Throw over to the bag. One 1-0 pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Throw over to first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Brantley. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it into third base, as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away.
Number 28, third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Nolan Arenado. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Too high, 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's a look over to first. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Didi Gregorius would be next. Here it is on 3-0. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's a 4-3 game. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Piscotty. Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least 1 more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the runner from third crosses the plate. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Now a 6-3 game. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. 0 for 1 for number 40 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swings through the slider there. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And he is in there. And this will score the run from second to make this a 7-3 game now. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Arias. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Line drive to center field. Kane is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. In now is Lorenzo Kane. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Center fielder number 7, Lorenzo Kane.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Way out in front. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the 1st inning. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2. Standing in, Javier Baez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. 2-out success, and that means Francisco Lindor will hit here as well. So here's Francisco Lindor now. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Arias gathers, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Now batting.
Here's Will Myers. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Boy, he's struggling here in the 5th inning. You know what? You got to finish that 5th inning to get that win in the win column. He's got 2 outs. So this is a big battle right here for him to get that next out.
Skied into very shallow right. Piscotty's there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez.
And
2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now here it comes. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Stepping into the box, Anthony Shuey, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Ready with the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expected to mix it up most.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Standing in, Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light shift.
This inning really.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The first baseman, number 5.
First delivery to him on the way. Freddie Freeman is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Hit back up the middle. There's Baez. One there. Back to first, and Freeman's gone as well. It's a double play.
The batter, number 28.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
This inning looked like it was going to really get out of hand. That double play ball really came in handy. He'd already given up 2 runs. Now you can't let anything else get started. This is a big hitter to get out.
Lifted in the air to center field. Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again. Omar Narvaez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Number.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels.
Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose.
First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Narvaez rounds the corner and is headed home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Up next.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
The 1-2 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away.
The left fielder,
here's Michael Brantley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Back goes Betts at the track. The wall. Gone! In now is Lorenzo Cain. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Lorenzo Cain. Your attention, please.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing
number 53. Shim.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Hit to short. Gregorius has it. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Chisenhall on the move. He makes the play. A great catch. Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at bat. And a ball 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive by Baez. He's out. Digging in once again, Ronnie Chisenhall. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Here it comes. To short, hit hard. Lindor gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Javier Baez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Javier.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Shot toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Number 4.
Here's Will Myers. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Throw on to Freeman is low, but Freddie able to dig it out. A nice play there.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more. Omar Narvaez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And the changeup is way low that time.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Ready for another chance. Francisco Arias. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Arias.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Hernandez.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Line drive to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Anthony Shuey.
Anthony Shuey.
And that misses. Ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over. And another throw over. Here comes the 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on that hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make it.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dan Otero takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Under it is Kane, and there are 2 away now. Meanwhile, but he can't make the catch. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. For Freeman, he's credited with double number 11 so far this year. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that's in there, base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the belt, the pitch, and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Didi Gregorius becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball left side. And he is out on the tag. Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez.
Leading off
He's
for the
looking for
Indians,
hit number 3
the right
here in this
fielder, number
at-bat.
8. Carlos Gonzalez. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 48, Jose Alvarez.
And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Designated hitter, Melky
Cabrera will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
On the first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Michael Brantley is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right out.
A swing and a miss. That retires the... Stepping in, Lonnie Chisenhall. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Line drive to center field. Kane has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. At the plate, Francisco Arias. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Hit out towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Hard hit ball to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Jeremy Hellickson in line for the victory here if our current score holds. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Line towards center field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, and that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall.
He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there.
Ramirez takes the turn at third. He wants it all, but no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. So digging in now, Javier Baez, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. The relay, and he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. On to first, and that's your ball game. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.